Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty! Crossworlds with no fair fight! And we're on the island of Dersu, trying to grab everything that is not nailed to the ground and to rip everything loose that is nailed to the ground. This is a terrible island to harvest, if you ask me, because the enemy is fast, there is a lot of them, and your room to maneuver is really small. Like, oh boy. But it's worth it. There's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good spells, a lot of gold and crystals and everything. And interesting weapons. You could build, we have the sword, we have the axe of the orcs. If you get all the items together, that would be really useful. Keep in mind that there is sets for almost every race, to make every race even more potent. I personally like the demon set a lot because of the critical hits and the other items of the demons that do critical damage, but there is items for every race. You can be happy or can't end happy with every race there is. Some more, some less, of course, depending on your personal values. Oh boy, look at that little sucker. Be careful, these guys are quick and nasty. Don't try to rush around them or aside them to your boat, because it might happen that they still can attack you for the second you step into your boat, and then you're toast. That would be sad. That would be really sad. Also, as I mentioned, make always sure if there are pirates on the floor or on the sea, make sure that none of them is close to the entrance. Otherwise, you'll pay the price, and that would be sad, wouldn't it? So the question is there anything else we can do? We should be able to talk to Hartok, because we just said we deal with the spider, and so he's home. And if we ask him why, he says he sharpens the blade. That is a good example. These are the check boots. Please keep in mind that this is an item that is aware of itself, so it has a moral. It will get worse if you use it, so you be able to or expect to fight that. We tell old Bobur about Galatay, and she tells us that Galabay or Galatay wants a special present, and that is pearls. And that she was married 3 times, and the normal way is just to get a stick on the head, and they carry or drag you to the shaman to be married, and that was done to her 3 times, and now she is more clever than others and good-minded because her husbands beat all the foolishness out of her. I'm not sure if that is political correct and the right way to acquire females, but well, I'm not an orc. Maybe that's okay with them. Not with me, though. Everyone to be his own. We've got 1 pearl. The problem is the other pearls are not on this island, and we don't have the map for the other island. Which is pretty bad, because we have no way in hell to get on the map with the giant frog guy if we cannot beat Hartok out of the way. And there is no way we're going to beat that guy. We're looking around for the other pearl, but there is none. So it seems like we're finished with the island of Dersu. Just a little bit controlling, by the way. We have bought the shoes, and you can absolutely make a shoe or a pirate marauder army. The very good pirate units and very good marauder units. The robbers and the marauders have this attack over 2 squares, which is useful. There's no retaliation. The pirates are okay. They're good, especially in fighting against other pirates on sea, but I found them lacking in their abilities. Question is, where do we go next? And we're going to Verona because there is a quest on Verona that, well, there are many quests that we have not done yet. So you can land on here, strangely enough. That was what I meant. There is a lot of good places in Verona where you can land. Not so many places, for example, in Dersu, and only 1 on the nameless Isle of the Undead. This guy strangely has peasants and demons in his army. What a combination. Well, basically it's the demonettes that I think have taken over the peasants, and that's the reason the peasants are working with them. So this guy is more dangerous than you might think. This is Verona after all. This is not a peace cake area. So we're trying to get past him. and to get in a position where we can start for our next endeavor. Oh, we don't want to go in there, trust me. That would be deadly as hell. The guy is going down. That means we can perhaps get around him. That's the idea. And we can! Run, Forest! And here we are. And as always, I thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!